1 hour listening to English training.
英文加中文配音，每天1小时英语听力练习。
Making apologies 道歉用语。使用场景：承认错误，表达歉意，请求谅解。语法注释：使用道歉动词加原因说明，补救方案。
I sincerely apologize for the mistake. I sincerely apologize for the mistake.
我为这个错误真诚道歉。
I sincerely apologize for the mistake. I sincerely apologize for the mistake. Please accept my apologies for the delay. Please accept my apologies for the delay.
请接受我对延误的道歉。
Please accept my apologies for the delay. Please accept my apologies for the delay. I regret any inconvenience this may have caused. I regret any inconvenience this may have caused.
对于可能造成的不便，我深表歉意。
I regret any inconvenience this may have caused. I regret any inconvenience this may have caused. It was my fault and I take full responsibility. It was my fault and I take full responsibility.
这是我的错，我负全责。
It was my fault and I take full responsibility. It was my fault and I take full responsibility. I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. I shouldn't have spoken to you that way.
我不该那样对你说话。
I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. Let me make it up to you by. Let me make it up to you by.
让我通过来弥补你。
Let me make it up to you by. Let me make it up to you by. I'll ensure this doesn't happen again. I'll ensure this doesn't happen again.
我保证不会再发生这种情况。
I'll ensure this doesn't happen again. I'll ensure this doesn't happen again. How can I make things right? How can I make things right?
我该如何弥补？
How can I make things right? How can I make things right?
Expressing surprise 表达惊讶。适用场景：听到意外消息时的反应。语法注释：使用感叹句或惊讶表达。Really, unbelievable.
You got promoted? That's amazing. You got promoted? That's amazing.
你升职了，太棒了。
You got promoted? That's amazing. You got promoted? That's amazing. I can't believe how fast you finished. I can't believe how fast you finished.
不敢相信你完成的这么快。
I can't believe how fast you finished. I can't believe how fast you finished. What a surprising turn of events. What a surprising turn of events.
真是出人意料的发展。
What a surprising turn of events. What a surprising turn of events. No way. That's incredible. No way. That's incredible.
不会吧，太不可思议了。
No way. That's incredible. No way. That's incredible. Are you serious? That's unbelievable. Are you serious? That's unbelievable.
你是认真的吗？难以置信。
Are you serious? That's unbelievable. Are you serious? That's unbelievable. This is totally unexpected. This is totally unexpected.
这完全出乎意料。
This is totally unexpected. This is totally unexpected. I'm shocked to hear that news. I'm shocked to hear that news.
听到这个消息，我很震惊。
I'm shocked to hear that news. I'm shocked to hear that news. Who would have thought this would happen? Who would have thought this would happen?
谁能想到会发生这种事？
Who would have thought this would happen? Who would have thought this would happen?
Making offers 提出帮助。适用场景主动提供帮助，服务场合。语法注释使用情态动词 can would 加动词原形。
Can I help you with that? Can I help you with that?
需要我帮忙吗？
Can I help you with that? Can I help you with that? Would you like me to explain again? Would you like me to explain again?
需要我再解释一遍吗？
Would you like me to explain again? Would you like me to explain again? Let me assist you with this problem. Let me assist you with this problem.
让我帮你解决这个问题。
Let me assist you with this problem. Let me assist you with this problem. I'd be happy to show you how it works. I'd be happy to show you how it works.
我很乐意向你展示如何使用。
I'd be happy to show you how it works. I'd be happy to show you how it works. Shall I take care of the arrangements? Shall I take care of the arrangements?
我来负责安排好吗？
Shall I take care of the arrangements? Shall I take care of the arrangements? How about I handle this part? How about I handle this part?
这部分我来处理怎么样？
How about I handle this part? How about I handle this part? If you'd like, I can do it for you. If you'd like, I can do it for you.
如果你愿意，我可以代劳。
If you'd like, I can do it for you. If you'd like, I can do it for you. It would be my pleasure to help. It would be my pleasure to help.
我很乐意帮忙。
It would be my pleasure to help. It would be my pleasure to help.
Expressing frequency 表达频率。适用场景描述习惯、工作规律、统计数据。语法注释使用频率副词 always, often, sometimes 加一般现在时。
We usually hold meetings on Mondays. We usually hold meetings on Mondays.
我们通常在周一开会。
We usually hold meetings on Mondays. We usually hold meetings on Mondays. I always double-check my emails before sending. I always double-check my emails before sending.
发邮件前我总是会再检查一遍。
I always double-check my emails before sending. I always double-check my emails before sending. They frequently update their software. They frequently update their software.
他们经常更新软件。
They frequently update their software. They frequently update their software. This error occurs occasionally but not often. This error occurs occasionally but not often.
这个错误偶尔会出现，但不频繁。
This error occurs occasionally but not often. This error occurs occasionally but not often. Rarely do we encounter such situations. Rarely do we encounter such situations.
我们很少遇到这种情况。
Rarely do we encounter such situations. Rarely do we encounter such situations. He never misses a deadline. He never misses a deadline.
他从不延误期限。
He never misses a deadline. He never misses a deadline. The system automatically backs up daily. The system automatically backs up daily.
系统每天自动备份。
The system automatically backs up daily. The system automatically backs up daily. Once in a while we need to recalibrate. Once in a while we need to recalibrate.
偶尔我们需要重新校准。
Once in a while we need to recalibrate. Once in a while we need to recalibrate.
Describing problems 描述问题。适用场景故障报告问题反馈技术支持。语法注释使用现在完成时进行时强调问题持续性。
We've been experiencing some technical issues. We've been experiencing some technical issues.
我们遇到了一些技术问题。
We've been experiencing some technical issues. We've been experiencing some technical issues. The system keeps crashing unexpectedly. The system keeps crashing unexpectedly.
系统总是意外崩溃。
The system keeps crashing unexpectedly. The system keeps crashing unexpectedly. There appears to be a bug in the program. There appears to be a bug in the program.
程序里似乎有个漏洞。
There appears to be a bug in the program. There appears to be a bug in the program. I'm having trouble accessing the database. I'm having trouble accessing the database.
我无法访问数据库。
I'm having trouble accessing the database. I'm having trouble accessing the database. This isn't working as it should. This isn't working as it should.
这个没有正常工作。
This isn't working as it should. This isn't working as it should. We've identified a potential security risk. We've identified a potential security risk.
我们发现了一个潜在的安全风险。
We've identified a potential security risk. We've identified a potential security risk. The quality doesn't meet our standards. The quality doesn't meet our standards.
质量不符合我们的标准。
The quality doesn't meet our standards. The quality doesn't meet our standards. Some features aren't functioning properly. Some features aren't functioning properly.
有些功能运行不正常。
Some features aren't functioning properly. Some features aren't functioning properly.
Making predictions 做出预测。适用场景市场分析项目规划趋势讨论。语法注释使用将来时 will likely probably going to.
Sales will probably increase next quarter. Sales will probably increase next quarter.
下季度销售额可能会增长。
Sales will probably increase next quarter. Sales will probably increase next quarter. This technology is going to revolutionize. This technology is going to revolutionize.
这项技术将革新。
This technology is going to revolutionize. This technology is going to revolutionize. We anticipate higher demand in summer. We anticipate higher demand in summer.
我们预计夏季需求会增加。
We anticipate higher demand in summer. We anticipate higher demand in summer. It's likely that prices will go up soon. It's likely that prices will go up soon.
价格很可能很快上涨。
It's likely that prices will go up soon. It's likely that prices will go up soon. The project should be completed by June. The project should be completed by June.
项目应该在6月前完成。
The project should be completed by June. The project should be completed by June. This trend will continue for years. This trend will continue for years.
这个趋势将持续多年。
This trend will continue for years. This trend will continue for years. Experts predict a market recovery by 2025. Experts predict a market recovery by 2025.
专家预测2025年前市场会复苏。
Experts predict a market recovery by 2025. Experts predict a market recovery by 2025. There's a good chance we'll expand overseas. There's a good chance we'll expand overseas.
我们很有可能向海外扩张。
There's a good chance we'll expand overseas. There's a good chance we'll expand overseas.
Giving compliments 给予赞美。适用场景：社交场合、工作表扬、鼓励他人。语法注释：使用形容词加名词结构或感叹句。
You did an excellent job on this project. You did an excellent job on this project.
你这个项目做得太棒了。
You did an excellent job on this project. You did an excellent job on this project. What an impressive presentation. What an impressive presentation.
多么精彩的演讲啊！
What an impressive presentation. What an impressive presentation. Your attention to detail is remarkable. Your attention to detail is remarkable.
你注重细节的能力很出色。
Your attention to detail is remarkable. Your attention to detail is remarkable. I really admire your work ethic. I really admire your work ethic.
我很钦佩你的职业道德。
I really admire your work ethic. I really admire your work ethic. This is truly outstanding work. This is truly outstanding work.
这确实是出色的工作。
This is truly outstanding work. This is truly outstanding work. You have a real talent for this. You have a real talent for this.
你在这方面很有天赋。
You have a real talent for this. You have a real talent for this. Your solution was brilliant. Your solution was brilliant.
你的解决方案太聪明了。
Your solution was brilliant. Your solution was brilliant. I'm impressed by your progress. I'm impressed by your progress.
你的进步让我印象深刻。
I'm impressed by your progress. I'm impressed by your progress.
Expressing necessity 表达必要性。适用场景强调重要性、紧急情况、规章制度。语法注释使用 must have to need to 加动词原形。
We must address this issue immediately. We must address this issue immediately.
我们必须立即解决这个问题。
We must address this issue immediately. We must address this issue immediately. You have to follow safety protocols. You have to follow safety protocols.
你必须遵守安全规程。
You have to follow safety protocols. You have to follow safety protocols. It's essential that we meet the deadline. It's essential that we meet the deadline.
我们必须按时完成。
It's essential that we meet the deadline. It's essential that we meet the deadline. This document needs to be reviewed. This document needs to be reviewed.
这份文件需要审核。
This document needs to be reviewed. This document needs to be reviewed. There's an urgent need to update the system. There's an urgent need to update the system.
急需更新系统。
There's an urgent need to update the system. There's an urgent need to update the system. We're required to submit weekly reports. We're required to submit weekly reports.
我们需要每周提交报告。
We're required to submit weekly reports. We're required to submit weekly reports. It's mandatory to attend the training. It's mandatory to attend the training.
参加培训是强制性的。
It's mandatory to attend the training. It's mandatory to attend the training. Failure is not an option in this case. Failure is not an option in this case.
这次不允许失败。
Failure is not an option in this case. Failure is not an option in this case.
Concluding discussions 总结讨论。适用场景会议结束，报告总结，谈话收尾。语法注释使用总结性短语加主要结论。
To summarize our discussion today. To summarize our discussion today.
总结我们今天的讨论。
To summarize our discussion today. To summarize our discussion today. In conclusion, we've decided to. In conclusion, we've decided to.
最后，我们决定。
In conclusion, we've decided to. In conclusion, we've decided to. The main takeaways are. The main takeaways are.
主要结论是。
The main takeaways are. The main takeaways are. Based on our conversation, we'll. Based on our conversation, we'll.
根据我们的讨论，我们将。
Based on our conversation, we'll. Based on our conversation, we'll. All things considered, the best courses. All things considered, the best courses.
综合考虑，最佳方案是。
All things considered, the best courses. All things considered, the best courses. To wrap things up, let's. To wrap things up, let's.
总结一下，让我们。
To wrap things up, let's. To wrap things up, let's. We're in agreement that. We're in agreement that.
我们一致同意。
We're in agreement that. We're in agreement that. This brings us to the end of our meeting. This brings us to the end of our meeting.
我们的会议到此结束。
This brings us to the end of our meeting. This brings us to the end of our meeting.
Seeking confirmation 寻求确认。适用场景需要核实信息，确认理解的正式或非正式场合。语法注释使用疑问尾句或直接确认句型，时态与主句一致。
You're attending the conference, right? You're attending the conference, right?
你会参加那个会议吧？
You're attending the conference, right? You're attending the conference, right? We're meeting at 3 p.m., correct? We're meeting at 3 p.m., correct?
我们是下午3点见面，对吗？
We're meeting at 3 p.m., correct? We're meeting at 3 p.m., correct? Just to confirm, the deadline is this Friday? Just to confirm, the deadline is this Friday?
确认一下，截止日期是这周五吗？
Just to confirm, the deadline is this Friday? Just to confirm, the deadline is this Friday? If I understand correctly, we're focusing on quality first? If I understand correctly, we're focusing on quality first?
如果我理解正确的话，我们是优先关注质量。
If I understand correctly, we're focusing on quality first? If I understand correctly, we're focusing on quality first? So what you're saying is we need more data? So what you're saying is we need more data?
所以你的意思是我们需要更多数据。
So what you're saying is we need more data? So what you're saying is we need more data? Let me get this straight. The client wants a complete redesign? Let me get this straight. The client wants a complete redesign?
让我确认一下，客户想要完全重新设计。
Let me get this straight. The client wants a complete redesign? Let me get this straight. The client wants a complete redesign? Am I right in thinking we've approved the budget? Am I right in thinking we've approved the budget?
我理解预算已经获批了，对吗？
Am I right in thinking we've approved the budget? Am I right in thinking we've approved the budget? Could you confirm whether these numbers are final? Could you confirm whether these numbers are final?
你能确认这些数字是最终版本吗？
Could you confirm whether these numbers are final? Could you confirm whether these numbers are final?
Expressing hesitation 表达犹豫。适用场景不确定时委婉表达，需要思考时间，避免直接拒绝。语法注释使用模糊语 well perhaps maybe 加停顿词，常伴随条件句。
Well, I'm not entirely sure about that. Well, I'm not entirely sure about that.
这个我不太确定。
Well, I'm not entirely sure about that. Well, I'm not entirely sure about that. I'm torn between these two options. I'm torn between these two options.
我在这2个选择间犹豫不决。
I'm torn between these two options. I'm torn between these two options. Perhaps we should think it over. Perhaps we should think it over.
也许我们应该再考虑一下。
Perhaps we should think it over. Perhaps we should think it over. I'm inclined to say yes, but I'm inclined to say yes, but
我倾向于同意，但是
I'm inclined to say yes, but I'm inclined to say yes, but it's hard to say without more information. It's hard to say without more information.
没有更多信息很难说。
It's hard to say without more information. It's hard to say without more information. Maybe there's another way to look at this. Maybe there's another way to look at this.
或许有另一个角度看待这件事。
Maybe there's another way to look at this. Maybe there's another way to look at this. I need to check before committing. I need to check before committing.
我需要确认后才能决定。
I need to check before committing. I need to check before committing. That's a tricky one. Let me ponder it. That's a tricky one. Let me ponder it.
这个问题很棘手，让我想想。
That's a tricky one. Let me ponder it. That's a tricky one. Let me ponder it.